Good morning.
Good morning.
We are in Brazil, as you know, but we are also in the state of Santa Catarina, which is where Mariana is from. And today we are visiting one of the cities in the state of Santa Catarina called Itapema. The first order of business is this big tower, which is a viewpoint, and it's called Mirante do Encanto. So we are going to try to go up there and show you the view from over there. This viewpoint is open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and from what I saw online, it is supposed to be free. If there is an entrance fee to pay, I'll let you know, but it should be free. Let's see. Okay, so yes, the entrance is free. You can take the stairs or you can take the elevators. We went the lazy way, elevators. But my God, wait until I turn the camera. The view here is just amazing. I'm gonna try to show you from here, which is even like less beautiful than the other side, just to tease you, just to let you guys wait just a bit. There is this lush green mountain up here. There is one restaurant in the distance. I don't know if in the camera you can see it. It's called Indaya. It's a very nice restaurant we have seen. We'll try to go there one day if we have time while we are here. And then you have the whole mountain going. Then you have this wonderful, amazing, beautiful view of Itapema. I hope the sound quality is good because it's extremely windy. We have wind protection, but it's very windy. Do you like the view? Yes, my God. The water, it's amazing. And today it's not even as sunny as I wanted it to be, because usually filming the image is much better when it is really sunny. But still, you can see the water, the color of the water is just gorgeous. And from here, basically you can see the whole city of Itapema. The height of this tower is 26 meters. And we are already on top of a hill. As you can see, we had to drive to go around to get up here. But we wanted to start from here because even though I will try to fly the drone later on, basically when you come here, you don't even need a drone. You can see the whole city of Itapema, and the beach goes the whole way to the end. All of these buildings are part of Itapema. The highway on that side that you can see, it's BR 101 highway, which is one of the main highways in the country and goes from north to south. And you can just stay here and enjoy this view. My God, beautiful. So there you have it. This is a free activity that you can do in Itapema, and it's definitely worth it. The views are just excellent.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. It's just a bit too windy, so now let's go down and continue the tour. We just came down to go to the next place that we wanted to visit, but I wanted to mention also right next to the viewpoint you also have a bistro. So there is even a coffee shop here. They have food too, I think, and I believe the views from the deck, they are just really beautiful, just like the view that you have from the viewpoint itself. But that's another thing also. If you want to come and have coffee or a meal with a very nice view, this is one option. There are other options too, other restaurants as well that here you can go, that you have a like waterfront view, which is really interesting. We were way up there in the tower with the viewpoint, and we drove around the hill. We came down where we saw all of these boats from up there. Most of these boats are the boats for the fishermen, and they have some other ones that you can do activities like they call it banana boats or something like that.
Yes.
Like there is a boat that pulls this like floating, I would say, balloon, or it's not even a balloon, but the rubber, or like a floating thing that has air in it. They pull it, and there's a whole bunch of people, and then if there's a wave, everybody goes up in the air, and then poof, they drop in the water. Those are mostly like very busy during the weekend. We are here on a Monday specifically because we didn't want it to be too crowded. We are going to walk a little bit over there and then show you the rest of the beach and the rest of the city and everything else that we have on our list. When you walk through the walkway and you come to the end where the sidewalk actually ends, this is the beginning of one of the beaches that you have here, Praia do Canto, which I would say is this part, because then later on, as you continue walking, there will be other beaches along the coast. This is the first one. We will be showing you some others as well. And right next to the beginning of the Praia do Canto, you also have this swing that Mariana is entertaining herself with. It is actually very nice. You sit here and then you have this view. Let me see if I can go a bit further, closer to the water. Hopefully later today it's going to be a bit more sunny and the color of the water is going to be even better. Next stop is this little cute corner, which we will show you in a minute. But before we go there, I wanted to show you something very interesting about the buildings in Itapema. You see all the buildings next to the door of the garage. You also have a shower and a water hose before you can get in. This is not the main entrance, but they have this. Most of the buildings that we have seen, they have this. Why? Because a lot of people go to the beach and then they are wet, or they have sand on their beach chairs, on their feet and all of that. So you come here, you rinse your feet, you clean everything, and you enter from the garage and you go to the building. This is just to avoid the whole mess at the main entrance of the building, because imagine if everybody comes in with like wet slippers and sand and beach chairs. It's gonna be a mess at the main entrance. That was interesting to mention. This place, we wanted to come and see it because there is a cute little bridge there that we will go see, and there is like a pier that goes into the water. This bridge is called Ponte dos Suspiros, and when you Google Itapema, this is one of the main pictures that always comes up. Has a cute structure with some arcs on top, and at the bottom the water continues to go on the other side. Very nice. There is this place too. I think you can rent jet skis because it's full of jet skis. And now let's go on top of the bridge, see how is the view from there. And if you want to take a picture looking like pirates, there is this boat also there, and the board that you can put your face into it and look like a pirate. Oh, nice. And as the sun comes out more, the color of the water also becomes better. Wow, it's very cute. So let's recap. We started from on top of that hill, then we went down over there where the boats were, then Praia do Cantos, and now we are here at the bridge. Very nice. Praia do Canto over there where we were, the width of the beach was very little. It was just like a couple of meters. Here I can see it's getting wider, so I think in the weekends when there's a lot of people here, that would be a better place to find more space. to sit on the beach and enjoy a nice day on the beach. No, Mariana? You like your state, no? Lucky people that are born in this beautiful piece of the country. Really, it's amazing. Everywhere you look, it's beautiful. The mountains, the water, the scenery, everything. And obviously, like any other touristic destination, you also have this sign here, I love Itapema. And as it's mentioned, desde 1962. So since 1962. What does it mean? 1962 was the year that Itapema was founded. Before, it was considered to be part of another municipality, but in 1962 it was granted the status of being its own like municipality or city. This is the flag of Itapema. And while we are talking about interesting facts, Itapema also is around 60 kilometers away from the capital of the state of Santa Catarina, which is Florianopolis, and has a population of around 80,000 people. But this is just the people who live here. When you come here during the high season, it's packed, right? You can't even walk properly. You won't find a space on the beach, right? No. So another tip for you guys, if you want to come and visit, come during low season, because high season, if you can avoid it, because when you come like now, we are here and look, it's on a Monday. I can only imagine a few weeks ago you would not be able to even see the sand on the beach because it was full. A lot of people from other parts of Brazil and also people from Argentina mostly, then Paraguay, Chile, and even Uruguay. We saw plates of the cars that even when we were on the way to get to Itapema. So you can imagine how busy this place is. Along the way, as you go to reach the other beaches on the coast, you also have this walk path and a big wide sidewalk, and also a bike path on the side that you can do jogging, you can walk, you can rent bikes, and a lot of people do those activities also, and you can go the whole way. It is a very, very nice activity if you want to do. One more thing very interesting about Itapema is that it is very clean and extremely safe also. You don't need to have any concerns about safety. The reason why Itapema also is very popular, as you can see the buildings and everything else around here and the beaches, it's also because the city has one of the highest population growths in the country in the past few years. There is always people who are interested to come here, enjoy this beautiful nature, and also invest in the real estate boom that is happening here. And I mentioned that it is 60 kilometers from Florianopolis. The next city that is further north is going to be the city that is known as the Dubai of Brazil, Camboriú, Balneário Camboriú, which we are planning to do a video there too, so stay tuned for that video as well. As if there was a shortage of beaches, one more beach for you. We were a little bit further down over there next to the bridge that we showed you. Then when you come down further here, this is called Praia do Centro, or the downtown beach, I would say. And as you can see, again, it's becoming wider here compared to the first beach that we saw, and it will continue all along the water and the shore. And you can walk here and with the bike the whole way. This is amazing, and no wonder everybody is also fit, and doesn't matter what they eat. Brazilians are always fit. Here, my example, see? Me on the other hand, I'm not as lucky, trying to be. But even during the day, I wanted to show you, if you want to come and walk here, as you can see, there are trees, there's shade. We are here now, it's around noon and sun came out. It is actually getting a little bit hot, but even during the day when you come here, you can have a very nice breeze under the shade, or if you want to sunbathe like the people on the beach, you have that option too. All right, we decided to stick around a little bit longer before we have to head back to our place, and because we wanted to come and show you this part of Itapema, which is another municipality or neighborhood inside Itapema called Meia Praia, or like half a beach, no? A small half a beach. But this is the area that is very famous, very well known. I'm gonna turn the camera. The main street that goes through the whole neighborhood is this one. The street is called Nereu Ramos, and this is basically where everything happens. I'm gonna just go a little bit further because we have walked already a lot and we drove also through this street. I just wanted to show you, and then we will walk back to where we parked our car. There is a big supermarket, there's a bowling alley, and then this structure here that you see, there's 4 different gates. This is a huge shopping mall. Now it's closed. Usually they open after the sunset. Today at around noon it was very hot, but now because it's a bit cloudy, it's not as hot, so it's already busy. But this place usually opens after sunset. I was just telling Mariana, we were walking here, and the most common stores that you see are real estate agencies selling condos and projects. There's one here, one there, and then pharmacies. And in general, this long stretch of the street, you have all kinds of commerce, restaurants, coffee shops, shopping malls. There's another one that as we go a bit further, I'll show you. It's called Husi. It's also another shopping mall, but you find basically everything. And pharmacies, my God, every block you have at least one pharmacy. One more thing that is very common to see is ice cream and acai, and a lot of places that we had not seen before. No, the buffet for ice cream and acai here we just saw. And obviously, since we just came back from Argentina, we have an eye for helado argentino, and a lot of Argentinian tourists, they come here, so you also have that. This place, we had an ice cream earlier today, and we asked them, and yes, they are actually Argentinians, and they just opened and it's already booming. They are super happy. So there you have it. You can also find Argentinian ice cream here. Something funny happened. I have always admired the energy and the dedication of salespeople in Brazil. We were just talking about like real estate agencies, and somebody just came, approached us. You were talking about real estate, do you want to invest? I said, no, we're just visiting, we're not staying here. But it's very strong, the culture, and now because it's a little bit of the low season, like beginning of low season, I think they are really starting to push it, the deals, and they want to really sell. This is another store for kids and even adults if you want to play games. And obviously McDonald's ice cream, and this is the other shopping mall that I mentioned, Husi. At night this place is packed, like you have to walk very slow because there are a lot of people, a lot of kids. There is, I think from one video that I watched online, there's even a bus with like music, with lights and all of that, and the kids, they love it. So it's very, very much alive at night. And there you go, one more real estate agency with all the listings and all the properties. I believe there's another one on that corner. Like as you just continue walking, you will see that it's like full of them everywhere. One more here on my right. And I must add though, even though there are a lot of real estate agencies, I actually talked to Mariana. The new buildings like this one that you will see, the design and the facade and the artwork and all the little details that you see around the roof or at the entrance, they don't really cut corners. This I must really say, they really do a great job. And while we are here, let me also mention that this street is just 1 block from the water. The walk path that we showed you earlier on further north, we will go there after just like a few more blocks that we walk here. We wanted to show you this street before we go back to the beach. But look at the facade and the design of this building, for example, all the details. A lot of them also, ground floor is businesses, like again real estate agencies, and then the other floors, some of them are offices. Most of the residential buildings, these are actually parkings. So parkings are not underground because there might be a problem with flooding as well when it rains a lot. But the design of the buildings are amazing. And one more pharmacy, another one right next to this one. So it's a booming business apparently, pharmacies and real estate.
Oh yeah.
And here 1, 2, 3 real estate agencies right next to each other. One very nice thing to see in Brazil, which is rare. The last place that we saw this happening in Brazil was in Gramado in Rio Grande do Sul. That rarely happens in Brazil, but here in Itapema you also see that when there is pedestrian crossing, people actually stop most of the time. I'm not saying 100%, but for Brazil it's a very good plus and a very positive thing to see, because usually, especially in big cities, no, like you just run.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
run for your life, run.
Yeah.
Even on the highway with your car, sometimes the car behind you is stuck to your bumper. But here no, it's like at night, families and kids, they come and they want to cross the streets. It's really nice. People are respectful. All right, now we are 1 block from the noisy street where we were, and as you can see, it is much more relaxed here. Everybody is just like taking a stroll. There is like bikers on my right, and people on the beach enjoying a very nice peaceful day on the beach. This is the same walk path that we showed you earlier today when we were a bit further north, showing you the other beaches. So as you can see, it continues the whole way up to here, and along the way, it's also worth mentioning, you also have lifeguards. Every few blocks or so you have lifeguards. They are always there making sure everybody is safe. And today the sea is not actually that rough, but some days I think here, if it's like windy, definitely you need lifeguards. One more interesting thing, as you can see with the family that is coming, you can also rent bikes or this kind of like tricycles that people have, and everybody is having a blast when they're like riding it. It's like for kids, I can only imagine how much blast they're gonna have. And then you have churros, you have corn, which is my favorite. You have all of these goodies also that you can have here while you're spending time on the beach. Obviously all kinds of drinks too, caipirinha, beer, everything. So you won't be disappointed. I guess we didn't come to the beach, we didn't have time today to go to the beach, we're just visiting, but I think you have the experience. You have been on this beach before, so yeah, you won't be disappointed. Look at the smile on her face. That's why Brazilian people are always so happy. So this ends our quick visit of Itapema. We will try to visit some other areas also nearby in this region, so stay tuned for those videos too. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up to support the rating of the video. Don't forget to leave us comments, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.